Hey guys, Tad here from Attack of the Killer podcast with your weekly video update. Thank you to our Patreon supporters for donating your hard earned money towards our podcast. We really appreciate all of our listeners, all of our Patreon supporters, especially. We have a couple new supporters, I believe, this week that are probably tuning into this video, I hope, because we do this for you guys and we wouldn't be able to do the podcast without you. So, once again, thank you to our Patreon supporters. If you have a friend you think would be interested in our podcast or these videos or any of our content, let them know. We really, really thank you for all of your support for Attack of the Killer podcast. So, this week I'm doing a quick video that Jason has been bugging me to do for quite some time, probably since we first met, or at least since we started doing these video updates, and that is a movie room tour. Now, you've seen the background of this room in all of my video updates, and I always choose the coolest wall to be behind me, but Jason's actually been over to see the room. He's been telling me I need to do a room tour video, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I've been holding out for a while because I don't have time to clean this room and make it look perfect, but you're just going to have to deal with a little bit of mess. But yeah, here's a quick room tour. This won't be professionally edited or anything. I'm just going to take you around this small little room and sort of explain the little areas of it. So here's the main door you walk in. This room, when we bought this house probably 5 or 6 years ago, was completely unfinished. It's in the basement of our house. It had no walls, only had a few support beams, and I wanted my own sort of personal space, so my father-in-law put up all the drywall, and now it's sort of our little movie room. So yeah, I'll start over here. Got our light switch, and yeah, got some. That's me and John Carpenter back before I had the giant beard. There's a signed picture by Mr. Carpenter himself, and a handbill by artist Tyler Stout from The Thing. And down here you'll see the beginning of the mess. I've got some figures that I don't have room to display, and maybe I'll do a review of that Alien set sometime. I'm sure you've all seen it, but yeah. So over here, some of my favorite figures are these reaction figures. I love these things because of the retro look, the retro packaging. They're easy to display, so I put them all along the sides of my movie shelves. Over here is sort of the first movie shelf. I organized first by Blu-ray. It's all alphabetical, and then it transfers over to DVD. As you can see, I am clearly out of room, even though I go through probably once or twice a month to sort of purge things that I've purchased on Blu-ray and upgraded, or things that I haven't watched in a long time that I don't feel like I need to keep on the shelf. So I have a giant box in the other room full of stuff that I should either sell or give away or do something. Maybe we'll do a giveaway sometime, I don't know, or I need to do a garage sale. But you can see it goes all the way to the floor. I won't try to get back there because there's no light, but yeah, those is the beginning of my movie collection. Up here, hard to see, but I'll see if I can get a better view up here. The lighting's really bad, but this is actually my wife's Harry Potter collection, and I don't care how old you are, how cool you are, Harry Potter is shit. So enjoy the series. She got me into it. Like I said, it's really hard to sort of see what we got up there. We have a whole giant line of Harry Potter toys up there, but the light's not cooperating. But anyways, I'll move over here. Got some more Tyler Stout artwork. He's my favorite artist. That's an original print he did. Up there we got a Cavity Colors print that I got as a gift from a friend, Adam. Thanks, Adam. Another Tyler Stout print, Let the Right One In. It's gorgeous. And a couple masks. Got a sort of Devil's Rejects look. My wife wore that a few years ago for Halloween. Got a Joshua Buttigieg print there, all of Tarantino's films. And of course the masks. You might recognize those from a certain movie. There's a Donnie Darko print by Angry Blue. That's the artist's name. Got some more reaction figures over here. I try to keep a theme going. Got Alien Predator, then down here you'll see all the classic Universal monsters. I have most of them. I think I'm missing a few, but I'll eventually get them. So these shelves I've had for many years. As you can see, I have them stock full of movies, action figures, and just about everything in between. But originally I had a theme. As you can see, I have The Exorcist. I just got this Killer Clown over the weekend, so maybe I will do a video on that soon. You know, Bubba Hotep. I should offer a prize to someone who can go through and name all of these. I'm sure all of our viewers and listeners can probably do that. But yeah, you can see I have whole shelves here dedicated to the Evil Dead. I've got way too many versions of Ash and Henrietta. We got older Ash from Ash vs. Evil Dead. Got McCready from The Thing. Got my Dawn of the Dead shelf, and then I got my Predator shelf with Arnie there and the two Predators, masked and unmasked. Up there we got all the classic Universal monsters and some not so classic. But Texas Chainsaw, I have a huge collection, so it takes up two shelves. We got the original series, we got the remakes, then we go down, got Shaun of the Dead, Devil's Rejects, and House of a Thousand Corpses. These are Freddy, Hellraiser. You know, I don't need to tell you guys what I got. I got an Alien shelf, got vampires, and down here I've got sort of an all Tim Burton theme. And then these things I've just run out of room, so I place them anywhere. Another Harry Potter figure that wouldn't sit in Nikki's collection. So up here I've got all my pops. I'm not a huge pop collector, but I tend to get them as gifts from people because they're easy and cheap to buy. Got our Army of Darkness one signed by Bruce Campbell when we saw him a few months ago. Got our Harry Potters, Guardians, got some horror ones thrown in there. I love these guys. These are the Jaws reaction figures. They're pretty hard to find now. Back to the Future, obviously, Karate Kid, all the 80s stuff. I'm not just a horror lover, I love it all. Got the Comic-Con exclusive Quint with the Jaws set. Some more Harry Potter. Got Scott Pilgrim. Then I got these little mini guys I've had for ages. Got Monsters. Tarantino shelves here. Sort of hard to see. I'll see if I can get them in. There we go. I think everybody's sort of seen all this stuff before, but it's sort of cool to get a quick tour of the room. I'd like to do a quick review of these sometime. The Donnie Darko Adorbs. They are adorbs. Got some Breaking Bad. Love these minifigures from Twin Peaks, E.T. I should be getting some Stranger Things one soon. Over here I've got my weird doll collection, I guess you could say, next to the dog toys. Kevin and Ernest and Sam. Got the whole Chucky family. This line was from McFarlane years ago. It's based on historic murderers. So you got Vlad the Impaler, and you have Jack the Ripper, and Rasputin, and Elizabeth Bathory, Billy the Kid. We got Rocky shelf because I love Rocky, one of my favorite film series. Got Kick-Ass. Up here, sort of my action hero guys. Got Terminator 2, Terminator 3, and RoboCop. As you can see, I sort of try to stick to a theme. I'm not perfect, but there's our TV. It's not on because I don't want to get our video flagged for having content in the background. But we hopefully want to upgrade to a projector here eventually. Up here we got the Funko horror minis. I love these little guys. They're too expensive for what they are, but they're highly addictive. Quick video of my AV setup. It's nothing impressive. I love this little guy in here. You probably won't be able to get a good look at him because of the light, but I got a leather face. And got some books over here on my subwoofer that I should probably find a space for. Jack Skellington that my niece loves. Up over here, sort of my themed glass display case. I'll try to get a better view of this. But this is sort of where, up here's where I have Bat Gremlin, got Sloth, all these, just a sort of a mashup. The shelf sort of has some of my favorite stuff in it. We got a Halloween shelf, which is my favorite film of all time, so I try to keep this shelf themed. So this whole top is dedicated to John Carpenter's Halloween. Well, I guess I shouldn't say just John Carpenter's, because I do have Rob Zombie's Halloween back there. Friday the 13th, which you saw, if you've watched the videos, you saw that I had the set, and I've got them all fit into this tiny little glass shelf. They're all a little squeezed in there, and of course I have the reaction figures back there too of these guys. As you can tell, I need to dust. Trick or Treat, another one of my favorites. I got about every version of Sam you can find, and then some. Plus a book cram back there, all kinds of things. And then way down here is my Gremlin shelf, which is jam-packed to the point where I cannot fit anything else. I tried to fit the Bat Gremlin in there, was not happening. So, yeah. Each of these shelves sort of has a singular theme. I picked them not just because of my favorite movies, but how big of my collection I had. Got my Myers mask and my Part 6 mask, which made an appearance in a video before. Over here, I have a whole wall of Tyler Stout screen-printed posters from some of my favorite movies. Some of these are really rare, some of them are not as rare, but I love each and every one of them. And please don't come rob my house, because some of these, like I said, are very valuable, but I'm not going to give you my address, and if you know where I live, come get me. Need a new couch. It's looking worse for wear, but that is that is an American Psycho fleece throw. I know you're all jealous. My wife made these throw pillows from old t-shirts that I got too fat for, and they fit the room just perfectly. This one glows in the dark, is awesome at night. There's my Kleenex box and coasters, real impressive. There's a trash can on the floor over there. Some more closer detailed shots of the posters. I absolutely love these. They're all hand illustrated, hand printed by, I believe, D&L print shop, and they're just fantastic. And then over here, because I keep running out of room, I have more reaction figures. You can't quite see because it's so dark in here, but I have Terminator, Rocky Horror. I have everything. I have some I have not hung up yet. Got Retro Freddy down here from video game, Twilight Zone, Leatherface, Toxie from Toxic Avenger. This one's one of my favorites, the Reanimator one. He's awesome. So yeah, that's a basic tour of this room. I've sort of outgrown this. we thought about doing, we want to put a projector and a screen back there, but it's an expensive upgrade, and TVs are so much cheaper now. We might just get a bigger TV, move that one, and I can put some posters or something, use that black wall back there. Like I said, this room was completely unfinished when we purchased it. It has blocked out the windows, everything, so it can get completely dark in here. And we have a fader on the light so I can adjust, and we can watch movies in low light all the way down to no light, obviously. But I love having that for when I watch a movie. I'm very peculiar about the sound and video quality, but yeah, that's a quick view. I'll just sort of pan around the room at a distance so you can sort of see. It's actually a very small room, and that's why it's so jam-packed. We got our theater seats there that we've had for many years. I love those things too. Everything sort of fits in here just right for us. I wish I could get a better quality feed on those Harry Potter figures up there, but they're sort of hidden. I doubt many of our listeners would want to see more Harry Potter, but I love Harry Potter, so sorry. So yeah, there's a dog bed there, because our dog's always here, so his toys and bed are down here. I could continue this tour, but I think I'm done in this room for now, and I could probably do our upstairs office area with our large scale action figures and horror movie stuff at another time for another video, because we want to just keep giving you more and more free content. So yeah, there's this room. Hope Jason's happy, because that's the end of the tour. Thanks again for supporting Attack of the Killer podcast, and we'll see you next week. Peace.